welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be reacting to another one of your requests. This was recommended to me by Fairy Stars Worldwide, who is always introducing me to new artists. This is Reble featuring Parimal Shais. Please correct me if I'm wrong on saying that. This is new Riot. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, I love the dramatics already. Quiet and dramatic and effective. I really love that. Ooh.
Used to be the kid with the big IDs. That motherfuckers wanna steal IDs. Used to be a little bit mid with the heat. Now we burn bars at 1,000 degrees. They call me the beat, but the beat come number one on the beat. When I flip, don't stutter. Fuck all that drip, I'm the waterfall bitch. Now you oughta call this, I'm the King Kong smother. Play slow mo in the time high.
Oh.
Einstein on the rhythm when I'm mad like this. Work when I'm on a grid, all square out of peeps. We on 4x4 with a snare to the beat. When I spit that fire, burn that fire. Been a long trip, but I'm back on the tire. Never been mid, I am what they desire. Look at my shit, I'm the bitch on the flyer. Call me the tyrant, I rule with the violent abuse. They can never clone this, can divide it. The two not complying. I move, put the tried it in you. When I spit it on the track, no, I'm driving the youth. Now be on the speed, hit the pedal, don't stop. Dumb bitch, wanna beef, huh? Sit on my pot. Never out of better be, bitch, not on my watch. Now can it really stop this? You know that I got this shit, pop this shit, pump up the bass, ups and shit. Put a bitch on the spot, ups and shit. I'ma nuke the city up when I drop this shit. I got this thing on. If it ain't me, the fuck you been on. Freestyle, but I'm still pricey. Volatile, bitch, I'm so dicey. Fuck that, who will fuck with? Who got shit on me?
Oh, it's so interesting. I like the kind of faraway feeling we're getting, and then the guitar coming in is so interesting.
Bitch, number one, go figure. They be on the run for the crumbs, no cheddar. Top of the roof, I don't see no winners. Call me the king when I bring them shivers. We the illest in the business. Fuck your riches and your bitches. If you want it, you can have it. Make a wish, but this ain't Disney. Is he on it like I have it? Got no triggers, it don't hit me. Is you stupid? Is you dumb? Fuck a cupid, shoot a gun. Is you stupid? Is you dumb? Fuck a cupid, shoot a gun. Is you stupid? Is you dumb? Fuck a cupid, shoot a gun.
Ooh, I like this kind of ending. Very interesting. It still like has the quality of the actual track. Okay, so I always try to preface this whenever I'm reacting to a new artist who does rap is I'm not a fan of rap, but what I always try to do is within the genre, I try to point out things that I really do love about this, because even though it's not my own personal preference or style, there's a lot to be learned from listening to music that you don't necessarily always identify with. And so I just wanted to start with that and preface that, because I do feel like this had a lot of interesting things to it. What I really loved from the very beginning were the dramatics. I thought it was so dramatic. So it built up a lot of anticipation before she started rapping of like what was going to happen. I thought that was really, really nice. And I loved the coloring at the very beginning. I thought that was a really good feeling, especially when you had both of her, you know, two different sides in this, like looking at each other. That was really, really effective. I love that. And I love how quickly she raps. It was so freaking incredible. There were so many interesting lyrics that were happening as she was going on. One of them was Einstein on the rhythm. I think that she said that. Freestyle, but I'm pricey. Talk to the fool, but I see no winners. Make a wish, but this no Disney. Like, I really liked a lot of the different lyricism that she used. It was really reflective of what she was trying to say, which I love, which was basically like I am me, I am the way I am, and I'm creating this new Riot. Like, right? If you think about what is going on within the title of, you know, this is like, we're gonna create something that's completely new and different. And so I love too how pretty much the entire time the instrumental was super, super simple. We have this really kind of low bass. Kind of midway through, we have the guitar that comes about, like I said, halfway through and is focused there. But besides that, there's not a ton of instrumental. And I think that's so important because, like I said, her rap really shines through in that. There's so much rhythmic entities to it. There's so many different qualities to that I think that's really important to there. There's also this towards the end, there's kind of pull away where it sounds like they put a filter over her voice and she sounds really far away. I also found that really intriguing. So the way that, you know, usually in music, as things are going, you want to have kind of this climax part, right? What I loved about this with that kind of feeling is you do get that in the rap because it's so rhythmic. There's so much that's happening. Like, I love how it just is like going forward and you kind of are wondering the entire time, when is this going to peak? When it's going to happen? And I love that about this particular song. So really, really interesting. Like I said, I always love to find and listen to new music. And even though this is not the typical genre that I listen to, I really like her style. I think that was really, really interesting. And it was fun to listen to. So what did you guys think about this? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite part of the song or the music video? For me, like I said, I really love how simple the instrumental was so that her rap really shined. That's was probably my favorite part. So tell me your thoughts down below and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.